with Isaiah.
Yo, what's up, people? This is another
Isaiah production.
Kyrie Irving. I don't know. Did you see?
No.
You saw this, right?
Don't get me started.
I gotta know.
Okay, I'll let you finish your question. Go.
Kyrie Irving says that he, even though has been told the world is round, believes it to be flat. What is your thought process on this?
So, okay, let me be blunt, okay? We live in a free country. So you ought to be able to think and say whatever you want. If he wants to think Earth is flat, go right ahead. As long as he continues to play basketball and not become head of any space agency.
That's a great point.
So my point is, if you have certain limitations of understanding of the natural world, stay away from jobs that require that. Okay, the understanding. That's all. That's all I'm saying. And we'll try to convince them along the way, because I think it's better when we have an educated electorate rather than a scientifically illiterate electorate. Just better all around. But it's a free country, and I will. And he can, we can say and think it. And plus, he's college educated, right? Last I checked.
He is, yeah.
Right. So yeah, as long as he stays a basketball player and stays away from NASA, we're fine. Or what we do is take everybody who thinks Earth is flat and launch them into space.
There you go.
And then wonder whether we got budget to bring them back, right? Send them around Earth a few times, and then only when the last of them agrees do we then agree to bring them back.
Now, this topic goes back ever since the dawn of man, all right? In that movie, 2001, A Space Odyssey, directed by Stanley Kubrick, this goes back to when we were the apes and we were playing with the monoliths in that movie, okay? The fact that we're so technologically advanced and we still think like this is, I mean, it's really sad if you really think about it, okay? But, you know, I'm late to this topic, you know, and I know a lot of people covered this on YouTube over the past 5 days when this story came out. When this story first came out, it came out about 5 days ago, about a week ago, okay? So I'm late to the topic, all right? But I'm going to do something different that I haven't seen on YouTube yet. I've seen a lot of people, you know, criticize Kyrie Irving and really not put it into perspective on why they think the earth is not flat, as if it needs to be put in perspective, all right? Because I think it's common sense, me personally. But let's not make fun of Kyrie Irving, because I think that's the easy thing to do, all right? You see a lot of people poke, you know, jabs at Kyrie, but let's really put it in perspective. Now, in this video, I want to talk about the 3 reasons why the earth can't be flat, all right? Now, it's coming from a hood nigga point of view, all right? Not that I'm saying that I'm a hood nigga, but this is just how a hood nigga would analyze shit, all right? On some real talk stuff, all right? So, you know, it's coming from a basic person's, you know, point of view from an inner city, all right? Now, I don't live in the inner city now, but I used to, so I can relate, all right? But the first reason why the earth is not flat is because how come ain't nobody fall off this joint, all right? How come ain't nobody fall off of this motherfucker, all right? Seriously, how come nobody fell off the earth yet? If the earth was flat, wouldn't there be a slope? Wouldn't there be like a straight fall down if the earth was flat, okay? Think about this, people. How come ain't nobody fall off yet, all right? Kyrie Irving, you have money. You have, you know, millions of dollars. You can get you a private jet and fly to the end of the earth and see if there is a slope. And if, you know, if you're right or not, all right? So that's number one, all right? And I think that's common sense. If something is flat, it has to have an edge, okay? A drop off. It has to. Now, the second reason as to why the earth isn't flat is because everybody would experience morning at the same time and everybody would experience nighttime at the same time. Does that make sense? It's like common sense, people, okay? If the earth was flat and if there was one sun, okay, pointing down at the earth, wouldn't everybody experience the morning time at the exact same time, all right? For instance, right now, being that the earth is flat, okay, in the United States is morning, and when in the United States, whenever it's morning, that means China, it is nighttime. Does that make sense? Okay, if the earth was flat, then everybody would experience, you know, morning at the same time and everybody would experience, night at the same time, okay? I know that came off kind of slow, but, I'm not a science whiz or nothing like that. So now the third and final reason as to why the earth is not flat is another common sense, POV, point of view, all right? Now, if the earth was flat, we wouldn't have any shadows, okay, people? There would not be any shadows. If you think about it, all of our shadows are like tilted at an angle. Do you see what I'm saying? If it wasn't for the earth being round, we wouldn't have shadows, okay? But that is enough of a non-science person's point of view on why the earth is flat. Let me know you guys' thoughts on why you think the earth isn't flat, or do you think it is? Are you one of these flat earth truthers out there, all right? Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you think Kyrie was possibly on something when he said this? Let me know your thoughts down below. And, oh yeah, girl, sing that music. Sing it.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and old lang syne?
Also, before we leave, alluding to something that you guys probably didn't know, I am an aspiring future filmmaker. I will be releasing my debut indie film in about a month from now via YouTube. Broken Cycle is the name of my first directed upcoming 30-minute indie film. It is about an African-American adolescent that is indulged in the street life, but later gets a change of heart when confronted with an unexpected event that will change his ways forever. So once again, the title of my directed indie film will be called Broken Cycle, and I will be releasing it via this channel. I will encourage you guys to view it when released. Peace.